Hello, my name is Tracy Laughlin, and on October 12, 2010, Carla stated to the Commissioner's Court that the petition filed in 2002, quote, had been in place since 2002 and we have had no problems. No, that's incorrect. There were no problems because we've never enforced the golf course in the first place. That's why there were no problems. WPOA should have heeded the Commissioner's Court whenever they warned Carla and Attorney Conley about going forward with this order. But Carla and Attorney Conley disregarded him and when he made that statement. I believe Carla got up and misrepresented the majority of Wildwood property owners with that statement. These comments are addressed to the 2002 and 2010 representatives of the WPOA pertaining to the dedication and restrictions recorded in both Tyler and Hardin counties, which is what I passed, pages 1 and 9. On the first page, in volume 462 and 437, page
That's your chair.
437,
Sit down. Sit down. You can have that chair. That's not my chair.
Original deeded restrictions. It states, but the roads and or streets shown thereon are shall and remain private roads for the use by the owners of and as means as ingress and egress to and from property in said subdivision. Okay? So then, I'm going to go to page 9. Still the original deeded restrictions. Okay. Page 9, number 21. All of the restrictions and covenants hereon set forth shall continue and be binding upon developers, their heirs, executors, administrators, successors, and assigns, and upon the purchase of the said lots for a period of 35 years from the date this instrument is filed for record of the office of the County Clerk of Hardin County, Texas, and shall automatically be extended thereafter for successive periods of 10 years. Provided, however, that the owners of the legal title for 75% of the lots as shown by the records of Hardin County, Texas, may release all of the lots hereby restricted from one or more of the said restrictions and covenants, and may release any lot shown on said plat from any restrictions or covenants at the end of the first 35-year period, and thereafter by executing and acknowledging an appropriate agreement or agreements in writing for such purpose and filing the same for record in the manner then required for the recording for such instruments. These restrictions may be amended by the developers. Okay? I know you can't answer, but nowhere ever was there a 75% vote. And in order to change an original deeded restriction, you have to have a 75% vote. Furthermore, this means that the 2002 and the 2010 representatives of WPOA are in violation of deed restrictions which are punishable by law. Now our first request
You guys hear that?
is
You guys hear that? That's pertinent to what you guys were just talking about. Very important.
To rescind the order filed in Hardin County to return our private roads to the owners the way they were before October 12, 2010. And in addition to rescind the order filed, we also, in addition, want to rescind the order filed in Tyler County. Then, is there anyone in here willing to make that motion? I know you stated that you were not going to answer these questions, but I am requesting you make a motion. I have made every effort and attempt to work out this among yourselves. We have too much support and legal documentation not to pursue this further. Thank you.
Out of order, sir, you're out of order. We are a corporation that do not operate up.
Get one and read it. Or not.
Thompson, are you here? You're next up on the agenda.
Isn't it good stuff? It's great. This is really mild compared to the last one we had. It was awesome.
This is a board meeting, not a meeting. I said, just for clarification, this is a board meeting, not a meeting for the membership. I'm gonna read so I can stay within the time frame, and I got 4.5 minutes.
Okay.
When one takes residence in a common interest development governed by a property owners association, the underlying characteristics are that the community is governed by a declaration, a set of covenants, bylaws, and rules and regulations, and membership in the association is mandatory. These governing documents function like a constitution to the community. Generally, federal and state statutes and common law establish the parameters of common interest developments, and developments governing documents provide the specifics for the governance of the community. Because the declaration is recorded in the official public